Hi everyone, this is Ada. Welcome back to Littlebearplans. Today we will be doing a 2024 Hobonichi Weeks setup. And as you can see here, for 2024, I got the Hobonichi and One Piece collaboration. So we will be setting this up. And I have here also like a writing board from Hobonichi. I think this one's called Twinkle-shells. But I'll link everything that I use down in the description if there is anything else. And then here I just have a watercolor paper sheet that I cut up to kind of like, as best I could to match like the shape of this. I just didn't want to spend money on blotting paper, and I find watercolor paper does a good job of absorbing inks. And then here we have just a piece of paper that it came with. I think this is supposed to be like a Vivre card, so I'm just going to save it. And then I guess we will start with sticking down this, so when you get Hobonichi Weeks, this planner, it usually comes with one of these like adhesive pockets. So I'm just going to put that down. And then that way if I wanna, I don't know, like for example, if I can get this out again, then I can stick that right there. And I can put other stuff, I can switch them back around. I don't usually pop this out because I don't, I think it's supposed to be a bookmark. So you're supposed to be able to like slot it in somewhere, but I don't usually use it, so I'm not gonna do that. And then this, so I don't usually like or love using these like bookmark pages. So what I do is I slowly slot them into here, just like the little hole, the back of the book where the binding is. I don't know if this is good for the planner, to be honest, but I'm gonna do this and speed through the video so you guys don't have to watch me in real time struggle with this. So okay, so I think I got most of it in. I did get a little bit impatient at the end, so I think a bunch of it got a little bit stuck right here, or there's just like the last bit is very concentrated right here and it wasn't able to slowly kind of make its way down, but I can always fix that off camera, and to be honest, you don't really notice it that much and it doesn't really bother me. So I think what I'm going to do now is I will go ahead and start decorating. So for 2024, the cover is blue. These are my stickers, by the way. These are the 2024 vinyl stickers, and I have them in 6 different color variations, or maybe, no, 8. So I think I will go with maybe the cream, because I don't have a blue. I have this, but it looks a little bit different than what the cover is going to be like. I think I will go with the cream one, at least for my Hobonichi Weeks. So we have that, and that's done. And I don't usually use this for much other than basically days off, so I'm just going to leave those blank for now. And then for this section, I'm thinking either I use it to track spending, like unnecessary spend, so we'll see. I'm going to leave it blank for now. And then I did set up, or just put down a couple of post-its for December through, I believe it was February, to just mark people's birthdays, important dates and stuff that I don't want to forget. I'm not going to take off the post-its until I get to that month, and I will probably set up just like this month, probably off camera. I'm gonna keep December pretty minimal. If anything, I'll just add like a washi tape or something, maybe like down this row and write December, because I don't have any monthly kits for Hobonichi Weeks to be, you know, going crazy with deco or anything. I might just leave like some space to put maybe some exciting things that happened this month, and then like top 3 or 4 priorities or something. We'll see. Yeah, so I think we can just skip this part, and then we get to November. So I think I found out on like the day of that the weeks started on this day, and I was just like, well, it's a work week, I don't want to worry about it. So I just put a couple notes down on post-its in case I want to go back and like backfill or anything. But I think when so I will not say that I am an indexer, but I do find it helpful for notes I want to come back to, you know, maybe like next year. So I don't know if I'm going to do it right away. I might even do it at the end of 2024 or in the middle, or, you know, I don't think I need to do it now, but I did just put notes, you know, like can do important notes, collections, or just use it as like a monthly index, because I did count and there are 12 lines here. So it does begin on page 1 after the notes, the index part, and then it goes up to 73 pages. So I haven't really thought through like what my 2024 goals will be, and each year I do a like 31 things to do by the time I turn 31. That would be for like this coming year. So I will probably continue to do it. I will make a note that this year's goals should be a little bit more just achievable, because I feel like a lot of times I lump a bunch of things into like one quarter and say do this every quarter, but I don't think that's realistic. I should probably break it down to something that's more actionable. I mean, should I set up the pages for this? This is a setup video, but I actually have no idea what my goals are going to be, so I can at least write down like the titles. So we'll do 2024 goals. And then usually what I do is I break it into 4 quadrants. Should I count how many these are? Oh my gosh. I'm terrible. And also I didn't even notice, but I think my head might be sticking out on the corner bottom. So I apologize if I'm covering anything. But let's just count this real quick. So 3. Did I miscount, or is there really just 49 here so it won't split evenly? I mean, should I just eye it? Is that gonna bother anybody? Will it bother me? I don't know what to do. You know, I'm just gonna leave it blank. I'm gonna leave this part blank for now because I actually have no idea what I'm going to be doing for 2024 goals. But then 30 by 31, I can put that down. For like tasks, goals, description. Maybe I should have wrote that in. Oh, this is also the Tombow Fudenosuke pen in the hard tip. So nothing here just yet. Maybe you guys will see at some point in the future, but not right now, because I haven't thought about anything, any of my goals. I'm not there yet. I'm still like November brain. This month is my finance section, and I might have to actually take a look at what I'm currently doing, and I'm doing it in my traveler's notebook, but I don't think I can show this. Just kind of like a monthly overview. I do like to know, you know, what is my net for the month? Like, did I overspend, or did I come under and I saved a lot? Because I feel like it's helpful just for yearly planning. So I'm going to do something similar. If I do like the month going vertically, then I do income, savings, maybe investing, expenses, and then net gain loss. It might be a little tight, so I don't know if I should be doing this like from this way. Maybe I'll do that, and then I'll do like a little chart, like a line graph up on the top. Yeah, I think that sounds good. I mean, if it doesn't work out, then I'll just abandon this page and pretend it never happened. We're just gonna go with it. So and then I will use a pen to mark the months. And then I'll do income. I should have centered that a little bit more, but that's okay. Income, savings, investing, and then expenses. expenses, and then net plus minus, so we can track kind of on a monthly basis. I should have added like some space and some space, but then I can add maybe just like a little line. That way when I start writing in all the numbers, it won't get a little bit too overwhelming to try to like figure out which numbers go where, or like where does the number end. Okay, it's quite small, but at least it gives me way more room to make like a bigger line graph if I wanted to. Obviously I haven't thought out much. I just put kind of like some high level ideas. But savings, so this one I specifically wanted to do savings and then as a check register. That way I can kind of, you know, just like know how much I'm saving a month if I'm not saving enough. I'm going down, and I will do date, description, like transactions, deposits, and then the balance. Or we'll just do like plus minus. Balance. So that's the savings tracker. And then we will do investing. Now this one I'm not entirely sure. Do I want to set it up the same way? Maybe we can just start with something like that. Just keep it simple. And generally when I add something to one of my investment accounts, I don't take it out, so I don't think I need to do like a plus minus. We do date, and then description, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Date, description, and I'll do like balance. I'll leave this one blank for now because I don't know if I want to do like accounts or like if I bought a certain stock. Maybe I can just leave that in the description. So I'm just going to leave it blank for now. Clothes and shopping, like clothes consignments. So every year I do a closet kind of like declutter, and I get rid of some stuff, and maybe just to keep track of like if I want to go shopping, I'll have to get rid of some things, and if I do, which items did I get rid of? So I'll do consignments just to track that, and I'll do kind of similar layout. Hopefully my head's not sticking in the frame anymore. I'm trying to write a little bit further, but I definitely write like with my face like right here. So I don't know if I'm gonna change that later, but we'll see. Like I don't need to know how much I paid for it originally. Family spend, so all of these are pretty much gonna be check registers. No, this one is. Okay, family. And this is like, you know, if something breaks and I need to spend money on fixing something, I like to know how much. And sometimes my dad reimburses me, so like if I got plumbing done, for example, he may offer to pay me back. And if he does, then I'll just make sure it's not part of my personal budget. And then pretty much the same way that I did all of the other stuff. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 total. And then for this one, I'll just do like date, description, total. Maybe I can do balance too. For this one, Lindsay Scribbles does, she calls it the adulting log. I do like, you know, like keeping track of something like that. So I think I'm going to do that as well. I feel like it's the most helpful to remind me to change out my toothbrush head, give my dog like flea medication, things like that. last year I did. And I'm looking at my passport TN, which is over there, but I can't show it on screen because I have my finance overview on this side, so I'm just taking a peek. So I have like vacuum my mattress, yes, because skin flakes. So we vacuum it, mattress, and I feel like if you get allergies, I recommend doing this. I'm not by like any means a health professional, but I don't know, I just feel like dust mites, you know. Okay, I think that's it for now. And then just in case you want to take a look, maybe you have some things to add, maybe you want to do something kind of similar, then you have, you know, some examples. And then next we're going to do stationery spend, because I'd be spending way too much on stationery. And then I'll just do D-stash on the side. So I'm doing pretty much the same thing for every single spread I've done, like, you know, like as a cash register style so far. So 4 grids, like 4 boxes from the left is a line, and then 4 boxes, and then 4 boxes is a line. And then the biggest box is like the description one. And it's just so that, you know, you have room to talk about it if you need to. And then we will do pretty much the same thing. So date, description, total balance, date, I don't like how that E came out, but it is what it is. How many times have I said that so far? Okay, so this one I put TV shows and series that I finished. We're gonna keep this list pretty simple because I watch a lot of shows. So I might just do like a simple TV. And then I could have just called it like TV log. It's okay. Reading log. My phone that I'm recording with died. So I had finished marking what the reading log was, and then I just put down the date, description or show, how many episodes there were, ratings. So I put 5. I put enough for 5 grid lines, so 5 stars. Same thing for reading log. So the date, the title of the book, pages read, and then ratings. And then I had decided that for 2024, I would probably just leave like an extra 1 or 2 pages in case I wanted to do something else. And this is not the mega, it's just the regular one, so it only has up to 73 notes pages, but I don't write that many notes anyways. There's a page at the end. So initially I had something like, I don't even remember, like TV shows I've watched, but I feel like, you know, the TV shows tracker kind of does something similar, so I don't think I necessarily need it. So I'm just going to skip this for now. I don't even know if I have a purpose for it, and I know that I'll be in an A6 Han next year as well, and it also has this page too. So I'm just going to leave it blank for now. I might come back and decide that I want to try it for something else, but who knows. And then I also have this that I put a note to track no spend, more like for unnecessary spend, but I feel like this is also very similar to what I might potentially be using this for, which may be to track no spend, or like how much I spend, and then maybe mark it in green if I didn't spend anything. And I believe that is the end of my 2024 Hobonichi Weeks setup. So very simple, you know, I didn't like decorate or anything because I was just setting up collections pages at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it down in the comments, and I'll make sure to list anything that I've used in the description below. Thank you for watching. Bye.